Well, g'day, Tubes. How's she hanging?
Well, how's she hanging, Tubes? Pretty good here. Pretty good here. It's was a really weird day yesterday, and we pretty much lost all our snow here. We well, up here it doesn't look like it, but a lot of other places it's like melted, gone, because we had like rain most all day yesterday, and it was like 7 degrees, which is like really warm for this time of year. But anyways, got a little bit of an issue in the back here because of all this melting, and we're gonna go back and kind of show you what's going on. So, have cones will travel. I've got 4 big ones here, and 3 of these smallery guys here too. I could have probably thrown them on a tractor, but it's good exercise. It's good for you. So anyways, let's head her back here. I'll show you what's going on. Well, this is happening here. And every once in a while we get you know, like a big rain or such, and the ground is frozen. It's got frost in it, so this builds up. Now that's not good enough to walk on. No, definitely not. Now out in the middle here, I think now it's right actually about there. There's a spot there that I actually dug down about 7 feet and filled it full of gravel. Now the problem is, well, that should have worked as a drain, because that shouldn't really have froze. But the problem is I had ran out of gravel, because I'll show you another one I did that has worked. Ran out of gravel, and I had to fill the rest of the way up with some gravel from the cement guys, and it's got a lot of sandy stuff in it, so I think that might have froze. Now this isn't as bad as I've seen it before. I've seen it come right up past their stone here, and well, not too much more, but it was pretty much buried in water like this poor guy is here. That's why there's nobody buried right here. As you can see, we've kind of stayed on the edge. Well, those people are underwater, but oops, sorry. It's maybe a little more than normal here, but this sucks. Now, if I had my Mini X here, and there's a story behind that too. I'll tell you that in a second. If I had my Mini X here, I would have got in there and probably dug through that until I got to the good gravel again, and then down. But I'm gonna have to change that, I guess. Dig that out maybe in the summertime again, and then just put some cleaner straight gravel all the way down, and it should work. But anyways, this is the low spot here, and then over you can see where that little bit of snow is right there. There's another low spot, and I've seen this whole area down there get filled with water, but it's not filled with water today. Whoa, because I have put in one of those drains, and that's where I did my first one, because I knew this one would be a lot worse. And it gets all sucked down to the low spot, and actually you can see the trails it's made. I'll show you when we get over here to that hole, and it worked really well. Even though there's a bit of snow on it, it still works great. So you can see the trails. This would have been all filled with water here, this whole area, if I had not put that in here. But yeah, you can see the trails with the water down to the gravel, and this won't be frozen. Perfect. Whereas the other one, it's got a bit of sand on the top, and it froze over there. So I'm gonna have to fix that probably in the spring or summertime when I can. But yeah, this one worked great, because this whole area, I've seen this whole area right up to almost the mausoleum there, and right up all over this whole area was a whole skating rink one year there. It was pretty awesome, but not awesome for cars. Even here you can see where it's run, gone. and that goes down about 8 feet, 9 feet, straight down, straight gravel. That clean 3/4 crushed gravel. Doesn't freeze then. Yeah. So there's a funny story, and why I brought my cones out here. Now this isn't quite as bad, but if we got a real good freeze, it would be really bad. 1 year, I had actually put tree logs across the road like this. And they're actually still up there. You can kind of see the logs. Some of them are still there, some of them are getting pretty rotten now, but I had put them right across the road on both sides, so where these cones are and where those cones are way over there now. And it was actually that side. This lady, I don't know what she was thinking. She was definitely a gallon of paint short of a full gallon of paint, that's for sure. But anyways, she was driving some great big like station wagon-y kind of vehicle. Okay, so she had to get through here or come down through here. You know, there's a road, you could go up the hill around the top part and then back down. Okay, fine. No, she had to use this road. So I'm like, I can't remember where I was that day, but oh, this is pretty slippery here. But anyways, she drove through this. Now this was a lot higher because it was over the road, like a foot deep and about 8 inches of ice. So she drove and got to somewhere in about here. Got stuck, of course, even though, oh, this is wicked awesome now. She got stuck. And somehow she got over the log. I don't know how, but she got stuck with all the chunks of ice and stuff in here. Oh, look at this. Let's get wiggling. Oh, it's getting thicker. Oh, it's getting thicker. Oh, really getting thick now. I'm gonna start over my boots. But yeah, so anyway, she got down in here somewhere, got stuck in all this ice, and was just revving the crap out of her vehicle until the radiator exploded. I could not believe it. There was green crap all over the friggin' place here, so she was just, you know, just juicing her, trying to get out again, as she went over a frickin' log that probably would have been ba-boom, ba-boom, if she went over it, which was about roughly here. Maybe it was a little higher, maybe a little bit higher up, closer to that road. So hopefully people see this and don't go around. I've also had, well, they probably won't drive through here, but they'll probably try to go around that one cone in that stone and then try to come through. People, I've seen it all. Honestly, in here, I have seen it all. You could put a frickin' 10-mile high pile of dirt there and they'll still try to get over it. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, wow, you got like 6 other roads you can go on here. You don't need to go on this one. But anyways, that's a funny story. That lady blew her radiator. Blew the radiator right out. That or was a big rad hose or something. Probably the rad hose that exploded, but it could have been either or both. Who knows? I thought I heard a woodpecker. I do hear a woodpecker. You hear it? He's not pecking. Oh, there he goes. He's probably in a tree way back over there somewhere. Well, that's one of the funny stories that I've had people do in here. I'm sure over the years there's been bazillions more. I don't know. There he is. He might be on this big tree here. Possibly. Don't knock her down, bud. That's too much mess to clean up. But anyways, yeah, I haven't been doing a whole lot of cleaning because my bin's right full. Gonna kind of wait until I can get a bin back. Hopefully, he's here today or tomorrow. Or the first, or no, this is the first. Holy cow, what am I talking about? We should be here today or tomorrow, yeah, the first or second, I think. And hopefully it's not all frozen in the bottom, that he can dump her out real good. This Wednesday coming up, is supposed to be 9 degrees. And then -7 at night. So that's gonna suck. 9 degrees, pouring rain all day, and then freeze. That's great. Don't need that. So, oh man. But anyways, lots of fun. So hopefully people don't go around those cones. And I don't think anybody's going to get so stuck in that one, but you never know. Well, anyways, I just want to say a big thanks to everybody for all the positive comments on the, we'll say, last-ish video. I don't really know what to say, but anyways, I really want to thank you for your support. It really does mean a whole lot to me. You know, I know a lot of you care, but sometimes, you know, you get a lot of negative feedback, and then you maybe kind of wonder, like, really? Really? But I know now from you guys and all your positive comments, thanking me and stuff for all the stuff, you know, we've done, and all the fun we've had. And it's been fun too, so fun, lots of projects and stuff. Never really hurt myself. That's amazing, actually. When you think about it, all this stuff we've done together, and I've barely cut my finger. Now that's got me scared because you know, all the saws we're using, all the torches we're using, all the welders we're using, all the electric stuff we're using. We still haven't got ourselves hurt at all, so that's really good. I'm almost thinking that's almost a perfect record. All the drilling we've done, all the running equipment we've done, all the projects we've made for equipment that haven't failed and hurt us. That's amazing. Super awesome. So anyways, I really want to thank you guys for your support. It does really mean a lot to me. If I could, you know, thank each and every one of you, I would, but that's just like an impossible job, so I have to do one mass thank you to everybody, because I know there's a heck of a lot of yous, and it's hard to get back to everybody, so you have to sort of know that too, right? But anyways, something else I was going to mention too, and I can't remember now what it was. Oh yeah. I can't remember. That's one of my problems, is I'm losing my brain cells from I don't know what. Overuse maybe. Or maybe underuse. Sometimes that'll happen too. If you don't use them, you lose them, right? So, but anyways, I think today we're going to maybe just finish working on that bucket. Build those brackets for it. And then we got a thing at the back here we got to show you that probably next. Well, wasn't that quite a mess back there? Holy crap. But anyways, hopefully people don't drive past the cones. But anyways, yeah, we're going to work a little bit on this bucket today, just to try to get it mostly structurally finished. And I don't know if I'm going to throw a primer on it today or not, or whatever. I don't know. I got some here, I do believe. But anyways, you're probably wondering, wait a minute, where's your Mini X gone? Well, it is gone. Not gone, like forever gone. It's gone for about half this week. As you can see, there is a hole there. Well, there's a reason for that. I started working on these hydraulics for this thing. I was having a real hard time understanding these instructions. I'm like, okay, well maybe I'll take it apart, you know, the panels and stuff off, and then have a look inside. Okay, so we did. I didn't film it because I was just kind of messing with it the other day. Got inside, I'm like, wow. I got actually all the panels off. There's the front panel where the arm is, and then the back panel where like the person is. And so I got everything off. I could see everything. It tells you on the instructions, remove plug 50 and blah 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 hose 20. I'm like, okay, that's pretty straightforward. So I'm like, wait a minute, there's nothing here that says hose 20. They're color coded, like blue stripes, blue tapey stripes. This one's a red tapey stripe, this one's a green tapey stripe, this one's brown, orange. I'm like, huh? What the heck? How am I supposed to know which one's which? So I'm like, yeah, my instructions don't say remove the blue hose and reroute blue hose to blah blah hose. I'm like, or blah blah spot. I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't right. So I didn't bother calling the dealership guys to ask them or nothing. I'm like, can you guys just freaking do this for me? So I'm like, don't make it easy for me, please. You know, like, I like a challenge, but holy cow, you can't give it two totally different things when you're, you know, this is a 20 hose and, well, take the blue one off. It doesn't tell you that. It doesn't cross-reference nothing. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And what really ticked me off, well, it didn't tick me off, it was my fault. What was I doing? Well, I was looking for numbers and stuff, and I had my little pen light here. And I'm looking, and then all of a sudden, twink, it falls down into the middle of the machine. I'm like, well, I can see where the light is. I don't know how the frig I'm supposed to get that out of there. Because in the middle of the machine is like tiny, like I couldn't even really get my hand in there. So eventually, I got my long needle nosy pliers down there and was able to get down, then and grab it. Well, that wasn't the worst part. I was down there why was I down there with my little Stihl screwdriver? I can't really remember now. Oh, I know what it was. On the little back plate thing, there was like a clip that holds all the wires to run all the lights on the panel. So I'm in there trying with my little screwdriver, trying to pull the little tab up so I can pull the thing off. That falls down too. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? First of all, it wasn't, okay, this is not the right order though. Okay, so the first thing that fell down was one of the screws. I'm unscrewing it, not really paying attention, and then it falls down. I'm like, really? So then I got thinking, okay, well, how am I going to get that out? I don't have a magnet thing. This thing's all metal, so that's probably not going to work. I could just barely see it. I could not reach it with my hand. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll get the light down there and see if, you know, I can see where it is, and I'll try to get the long needle nose down there. Well, then the light fell down. So now I got a screwdriver, bolt, and the light fell down. So I'm like, holy friggin' crap. Right then I'm like losing it. Eventually I got everything out though, and I'm like thinking, and then, you know, after I discovered all these hoses and stuff, I'm like, they're not even labeled right. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna take it to them guys. They can deal with it, because they'll have all the schematics of everything, right? Where everything is and what hose is what, and color is this one, and this is for the auxiliaries, and blah blah blah. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm not even getting into it right then. So I got everything all out. Finally, it took me about an hour to get everything out, because there's no room down there at all. Like, it's really tight, because you got all your mechanism for your swing and stuff too, right? It's all down there, and there's hoses all going to that, and there's a freaking huge, like, planetary hydraulic-y motory kind of thing down there. That's all down there. So I'm like, holy crap. Put her together. So I actually did a video of loading it up and taking it over the other day there, so maybe throw that one up for you too. I just put the GoPro on my head and then filmed most of that. But surprisingly, I am kind of agreeing with people. The Hero 4's, the GoPro Hero 4 battery really doesn't last that long, but it's pretty good for, you know, a little wee tiny little thing that's probably a little bit thicker, but the size of like a sugar packet. Not even quite that long. It's a little, like maybe 2 sugar packets thick or something. That's pretty good for like 25-30 minutes. I think that's pretty good. So, but anyways, so we did that video the other day. Tried out the new big trailer, worked good and stuff. But yeah, so but I think for today what I'm going to do is work on this bucket a little more. Get those brackets figured out. Gonna have to cut some of this paper here and make some templates, I think. And with that little stupid bend we got in it, both of them are probably gonna be different. It wouldn't have been if it didn't bend on me, but I just wasn't paying attention, I guess. Holy friggin' crap, that was a friggin' mosquito. I swear I just saw a mosquito flying away from me. I ain't ready for that yet. Holy cow. Actually, on Wednesday, if it gets really warm, and well, maybe not because of the rain, but I bet you they'll be hatching. There he is. Just seen him. Where'd you go? It's not a housefly, because he was just kind of like gliding, right? There he is. There he is. I got him. Nope. Missed him. Oh, he's on the run now. He don't like me. I'm looking for him here now. I lost him. That was a freaking mosquito. I'm swearing at it. That was a mosquito. Holy crap. Go away, you freaking mosquitoes. There's one thing on this earth that could really be, you know, go, is mosquitoes. I know they feed a lot of things like bats and stuff or whatever, but still, holy cow. But anyways, let's get this bucket up on the bench here. And we're going to see what we're going to do with it here. Okay, let's get this thing up here. This thing's starting to get heavy. I don't know if I can just deadlift it up here now. I'm going to try, but... After putting those side plates on, and I guess the cutting edge, she made it really heavy. And about 8 pounds of weld. Okay, so now... what are we going to do here? We basically need to get some paper cut that's 4 inches wide. For a template. Need more bench too. So let's grab some paper. I like this cardy kind of stuff. It's almost like business card stuff, pretty much. Pretty much. I do believe there's 2 sheets here. It's only one. Okay. And now, I cleaned most everything up, now I go tape measures. I guess I could use that square, it's got a measure on it. So we're going to do and use, I think, some of this 3/8 4-inch stuff. Almost get a piece right out of that. So yeah, this stuff is, it's actually, well, I guess it is 4-inch. This is one of those stupid tapes that if you don't watch, you lose like 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch. Because right now I'm less than 4-inch, and if I push it in, it's pretty much on 4-inch. So that should probably be fired in the garbage because it's crap. There's my other one. I think this one's a little better. Well, it still moves too. Yeah, that one moves too. So that's why you really got to watch your tape measure stuff. But anyways, we can just maybe do this. Give us our side. Should be plenty long enough. Okay. Now, what did I just say about injuring myself? And it's not bad, but I just gave myself a paper cut. Figures, eh? Right on the knuckle, too. That sucks. So I probably will need 2 of these. So what I'm going to do is just trace another one here. Probably because both sides are going to be different. Cut that one out after. Just put this to the side for now. Okay, let's get this at an angle where you guys can see. Pretty close. So now we want to do a support basically underneath where it's going to be getting all the pressure. And I don't know whether I want to do, you know, like square here and then a wicked angle here, or just do a little bit of angles on both. I don't really potentially know yet. I don't know if this is exactly going to work the way I'm thinking it's going to work either. I'm trying to think what would be better structurally. Probably straight up and down rather than on too much of an angle. The thing with paper is you can fold it, bend it lots. Well, I want that to end about there. I want a good contact on the whole thing. It's either going to be bent really good there, because the more contact I can get between this piece, the better it's going to be. There's probably an easier way to find this angle, but things really start to hurt now. It's not awful. It doesn't hurt, doesn't hurt, doesn't hurt. Then all of a sudden it starts stinging. Silly thing. Too much. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. That's the right angle, but it's not. Well, we're getting close there. Let's pull that back a little more. Oh, what the crap? Yeah, I'm sure there is some device that you could use to measure this more accurately. I haven't got one, so I want that to be like that. That needs to go down more. I think what's screwing me here is there's a bit of a weld I put under there, so that may have to be, well, I'm close to liking those angles. I can just actually, I should probably incorporate the thing into that too. Probably be a good idea to incorporate the piece into that. Dirty rat. Not sure why I can't seem to get that figured out. Anyways, I'm going to mess with this because this looks like I'm going to be a few minutes. And if I finally get something, I'll kind of show you what we come up with. Okay, I think I finally, maybe, mostly, hopefully, happily got it. Holy cow. Mostly. I don't know. We'll have to cut one out and see, but I was going to incorporate it into this thing here, but I don't know. It's all welded underneath and on the top. If it's going to bend, it's going to have to pull all this too, so I don't think it's going to need much down there, or up there, but I wanted to kind of keep her back to the back of where these things are too, right? So, because there's going to be a lot of curl pressure put on there. If you're curling, it's going to be pushing hard on the bottom there, so that'll give her lots of support. And I had to trim her and make her a little smaller and fit her back in, which worked for those bottom things, because then I can actually use, I think I can just barely use this piece. Gonna be a little short there, unless I try to go this way with it. Will that make any difference? Pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. That's good. So let's get that traced out. And I'll have to get another piece too, of course, but for two of them. And then we'll get some cutting going. Okay, let's see here now. Pretty darn close there. Let's fit better the other way, as funny as that is. Well, there's going to be a hair off the corner of that one, but I can sure blob that in quick and weld that up again. Doesn't have to get much cut off of this one though. Should be pretty good there. Hopefully this cuts out all right. A little nervous about it, but anyways. Let's grab the other chunk here. Oh! It's a little heavier. A little heavier and a little... What's going on here? It's actually got a bow in it. That's funny. Sound like a train bell. Holy, jump and stay up there, you rat. Well, that kind of hurt a little bit, but we're good. We're still good. Oh, we're pretty close on those angles too. That one's not, but Something doesn't look quite right there. What's going on here? Sometimes the paper can look deceiving. And this one's off a little bit. It's going to have to be a little squarer than that. So we're going to run something like that. Something like that. Okay. Someone's binging me. Who's binging me? Okay, so plasma cutter. We're going to plasma cut these guys, and this one's going to be a little bit more challenging. I really want to do with my straight edge, if at all possibly can. I think what I'm going to do is set up a little thing here. Oh, that'll almost work. Huh, wait till you see this. Perfect. Look, perfect. My brush fell down. Listen to this plasma cutter now that I've got the cover back on. Figures, eh? All the time we used it without the cover on. Now I got the cover back on. I plug it in and it starts hissing again at me. Freaking thing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna turn the fan on. Turn the heat off. Wouldn't have the heat on. Got our glasses on. Got a pretty good counterbalance weight on her. I'm going to leave myself a little extra. It's easier to take more off with the grinder than it is to add more back to it. Maybe not quite that much, but... Ah! Moved on me. Steel toes on. That would hurt. Okay, so that's no player. I gotta find a clamp. No player. this doesn't almost seem right. Oh, I'm going to cut it and see what happens. I don't think it's right. Okay, I'm going to get this one finished and fit. The one on the ground first here. And it doesn't seem right with this other one. These aren't going to fit now, I know they won't. These will be a little bit too big. Or not. Yeah, they need a little bit of finishing. See, I left them a little longer than normal, so I have a little bit extra to take off. Just like I say, it's easier to take it off than to try to add her back on. So I'll get these fit, and we'll be looking, I think, pretty darn good. Alrighty, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that should work. This one, of course, you know, where it had the little extra piece out, but I can do something with that, I'm sure. I think what I'm going to do too is put a pretty good wicked bevel on the edge of these things. Not major huge, but you know, a pretty good one. And that'll allow me to lay in a pretty good weld. Now, I'm going to have to do this in stages, I do believe. Because the last thing I want to do is warp the bottom. The top's important, but it's not quite as important as keeping your bottom edge perfectly straight as you can possibly keep her. The top, well, you know, the thing's so wide, the machine's so narrow, it's gonna probably not be perfectly smooth and level and flat anyways. You're gonna have to move your machine, you know, do a scrape. Oh, it doesn't look level. Move your machine on a track and then try to get it dug in a bit more or whatever side to bring this back to level. So either way, like I say, such a huge wide bucket for this thing, I don't think it's gonna make a big difference anyways. Oh, hello air compressor. You must have been hungry, so you turned on. Actually, you know what? That thing didn't turn on that whole entire time I was doing all that plasma cutting, so that's pretty freaking good. That's got a lot of storage capacity now. Well, anyways, I will get that wicked bevel put on these things, kind of clean her up here a little bit. I don't really think I'm going to need that template again, so that can go in the heap. That's from that stool. That can go in the heap. And yeah, I'm going to bevel these and then we'll weld them on. We pretty well got them right over where I want them there. So, and it's mostly here to down here, so you don't want this to bend that way. So if this is going to want to bend, it's going to have to pull all this down even more. Now it's working against, it's kind of working in our favor because it's working against the bend, so I don't think it's going to be able to pull that bend any more than that. So, and if it did, it would squeeze here tighter. So we're pulling hard here. It's going to pull hard down on here. It's going to squeeze these tighter and squeeze it against the machine, and it's only going to go so far. So I think we should be on our home run stretch here, we'll say. So I'll put a bevel on them and weld them on, and I think we should be pretty much good. Pretty much good. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that should hold her. I got a little bit yet to do, but I don't want to get her too hot. I've been doing a little bit more along, you know, just don't want to get her too hot. I better let her sit and cool for a little bit, but I got a couple more I want to do along that cutting edge anyways. And after that, I think that's it. I think that'll do her. She'll need a good clean, that's for sure, if we're going to paint her. And in my cabinet of tricks here, I don't know if I got enough, well, foaming glass cleaner is not going to work. I got some brake cleaner there. Why I've got two, I don't know. Boy, I'm almost out of stock on brake cleaner. That's not good. Yes, because I wouldn't mind kind of getting this into primer at least today. No, I'm not going to go and frickin' do a polish job. I'm just going to give her a quick psh, and kind of whatever comes off, because, you know, as I know, it doesn't take long for paint to get wore off these things, so there's no real point in putting a Corvette finish on her, we'll say. I mean, there's going to be lots of little splattery bits and stuff. I'll give her a good soak in with the brake cleaner and then just probably air out or something. I don't know, but I think I am going to need a little bit more brake cleaner to do this, because it's going to need inside and outside cleaning, and I just don't think I got enough, so that sucks. Now, paint and primer wise, I think I'm good for primer. Oh yeah, I got lots of primer. I got a whole bunch of it here if I can get in here. Hammer finish. It's not exactly what I want for finish. I do probably gonna do this on it though. Or should we do another color? We could do like another color. I got two of these though. I think it's gonna need a lot more than that. Two of the, well, actually that's a full one. This one's almost empty, so that's not really good. I got lots of John Deere yellow. I don't think that would just look great though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 primer. That should be good. Should be lots of primer for it. As in, oh, that one's almost empty too. I got some John Deere yellow, quite a bit of John Deere yellow actually. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cans of that. Maybe we'll do a John Deere yellow. I think we're going to do a John Deere yellow, just because I got all this paint here, and really I don't exactly know what I'm going to use it for, so this might be a good little project for it. That's actually different stuff. What color are they saying this is? New JD yellow. I don't know, it's maybe a base coat or something, but I kind of don't like mixing paints like that. That one's almost gone. I'm just going to fire that out. That one's still good. That one's almost gone. That one's almost gone. So I got 3, oh, it feels a little light. 3 yellows anyways, and lots of primer. Other than that, I don't know, I think I'm pretty much out of paint options. It's probably going to take at least 2 primers. Let's make sure these are all still full ones. Yeah, these are all still full ones, so I've got 4 of them left. These things are freaking expensive, but this is the good stuff. I like this self-etching primer. It's really good. So we'll have to get some of that shook up, but I'm going to need some more brake cleaner. Now, I noticed the other day when I was out here cleaning, until I ran out of room, I was doing good. See, almost all cleaned off. I know I had a brake cleaner there. A little bit. And I thought there was one more, but I think that might be it. No, that's other stuff. Okay. Well, I might as well use this one up too, I guess. There's not much less than that, but that'll work. Just to kind of clean her a bit. Get some of the crap off it. And like I said, I'm just going to give her a quick clean out, and then I'm not going to sand nothing down. I'm just going to paint her, because I know what happens to them, so there's no point in putting a real good, super awesome finish on them. Okay, just doing a little bit of cleaning. Like I was saying, I'm not going to go crazy, but there's just a couple areas, you know, where I've used some of that nozzle gel stuff. It's like a waxy stuff, so you got to kind of get that stuff cleaned off. And this is going to kind of peel off any loosey kind of bits. And this will take any of the greasy kind of stuff off. Hopefully. It's pretty dirty, so I might need to do this a couple of times. It's the worst of her anyways, right? It's the worst of her off. And I just take a little bit of CA. Here, I want to try to do a little more of. Still pretty dirty. But you can tell by looking at it, you can see dark spots, right? And that's your really crubby area. Okay, I've already done the inside. Got to get the back side here now. Holy cow. This is bad. Yeah, this is pretty troubly here yet. I can feel the crap on it. And the wiry brush does loosen a lot of the stuff up. Okay, this isn't too bad, but I'll give her a little shot here. Much nicer. Now, the fun part, I gotta get under here. Hey, you stay there, you crabhead. Oop. Okay, and as that's sitting there right like that, I think that is where I'm going to prime this thing. There's a little bit of scrap down there. I could probably try to get a little bit of this crap off. It's going to wear off anyways, but overall, I think it's not too bad. This primer I'm using is pretty good. But really, it should have a quick sandblast. But I don't have any sand, so that's not going to happen. Okay, one more little blast. And I think I'm going to prime that as it sits. That'll get most of her. Oh, I can really see that bendo in there. It's really driving me nuts, but oh well. Okay, so this is not making any noise yet. There's a little mixing ball in there you gotta hear. So, I'll mix. Oh, just heard her. Just heard it, okay. So I'm gonna mix, I'm just gonna, oh, now she's gone again. I'm gonna mix and then get our shelf table a little clear here. It's got a lot of stuff in the bottom that'll settle, so you really got to give her a good going. So I wouldn't mind maybe laying this down more. There, that'll give me that whole area a little nicer. Load her up. Oop, my scissors just fell apart. These things are supposed to do that. Oop, wait a minute. There. Turn my fan on and get the air getting sucked out here. And I'm going to put you guys on the other side here because if you're sitting right fire, you're going to get paint all over you. This way it'll get sucked out past me, and you guys should be okay there. Okay. Slots down in the crack there. I don't know why this stuff, when you start first using it, smells like bubble gum. It doesn't now, though. Okay, I'm going to try to get this end as well. I got no heat on here right now, so this hopefully doesn't go weird on me. Okay, we'll let that dry up, and I'm going to give her one more, let that one dry up, and then we'll flip it around and try to do the other side. Yeah, I'm just not sure really what color I want to do it yet. I was almost kind of thinking of maybe just black. Now I've got some this stuff here. It's brushed paint, and it's a flat black. There's probably enough of that to brush onto it. That sounds good. Maybe while this is drying a bit here, I'll pop this open, we'll have a look. Alright, I don't know if there's a whole lot been used out of this can, but it's probably enough to do this project anyways. There's no shine in it, but flat black's, you know, basically exactly what it says. It's flat color. So, oh yeah, we got a good 3/4 of a can. Smells good still, so I guess maybe we'll use that. Did you guys get in there and see that alright? Yeah. I think we'll use that. I was going to use that yellow, but it just wouldn't look right. So things are starting to dry up a little bit. I'll let her dry up a little more. And then that, to be able to flip this around. I want to get this back side here, but I guess I can try. Maybe that's not a good idea. As long as I don't touch that part, we'll be good. Oh, that's getting heavy now. Okay, let's get some priming on this stuff. Let's use about there. Forgot to grind off those bits where the cut nails was sitting. That's alright. Okay, I'm gonna let that harden up a few minutes there, and I'll give her another shot. Then we'll let her dry up kind of really good, and then we'll come back and oh, friggin' I hate doing the inside of these things. Oh, because now it's shaped like a frickin', you know, and you shoot there, and it's right back out on top of you, and it sucks. Anyways. Alright, well, I just took a walk back. Actually, had to find a grave. Not for someone that's actually dead yet, but apparently they're not far off, so kind of sad, eh? But anyways, okay. This is, I think, in the cracks and stuff, it's not wicked dry, but I think it's enough that I can flip it over and get the front out now. While I was back there, actually, I brought the cones back up that we brought out this morning. That water, I guess, somewhere I had thawed out and the water started away, so that's good. That is good. Okay, this is gonna suck. That would have really sucked if I brought that out too far. And then, wha-bam! Okay. What I'm gonna do is tilt her back like that first. And try to get all in here. And it's not wicked clean, but I know what's gonna happen in there. So, oh man. The underside, I actually used one whole can of primer. You know what the bad thing is though? In a can this size, there's actually only about this much actual primer that fits inside of here. Now how I know that is, well, maybe not so much with these, but with this pre-mixed stuff here I've got before, this being, this is for the old car, there's only about this much actual paint in there. Now, depending on what color it was, there'd be, you know, a drop of this and a drop of that to make her go pink or whatever, you know. The rest is all propellant. So, there's not really a whole lot of paint in any of these cans, which, when you think about it that way, it really sucks. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about the leading edge and stuff on this, because I know it's just going to go. But holy cow, I'm going to have a lot of shaking for a minute here. Give me a sec, I'll get her shooked up. Oh, there she goes. You can hear it hitting that thick stuff in the bottom though. This stuff really settles out. Even the guy at the auto parts store says, oh, shake that stuff up like 5-10 minutes after you hear that ball start. So I'll get shaking. So while I'm shaking, I kind of don't think I did this edge right here. You could do it different ways, I guess. I could have had this stick out before, you know, this started to hit the thing, where you'd have a little bit of like a piece coming out. Now, if I really wanted to, which I don't want to because it would add too much more weight, you could add another piece like this to drill it, drill that one, and then mount her with bolts, big 3/4 inch or something, half bolts, huge. Actually, that's just about the right friggin' size too. What I got left here. But that would add another, probably 8-12 pounds maybe to it there, maybe a little more, maybe it's more like 20. I don't know. I don't have a scale here to tell, but some buckets come out further, some, I don't know. It just all depends what you want, I guess. But this should be pretty wicked super strong right there, because it's, you know, welded here, and it's welded on this plate. So, mind you, I didn't get any here, but that's okay. Alright, I don't know exactly where I'm going to put you guys for this. I could maybe try to turn it, except I'd rather keep it square to me. Maybe what I'll do is put you up in the world like that. I'll go with that. Okay, I gotta open my door first. And keep shaking here a bit. Turn that on. I'm going to start up here, I think. I hate doing these ones because it's going to come in there and then come right back out of me. It sucks. try to paint stuff. That's why I'm really going to like brushing. That won't bother me at all. So this part from here pretty much right to the back here, so all going to get wore off again. So either you go some really good wicked thick coats or barely nothing. Honestly, I'm doing a lot more than most manufacturer places would do here. They put a quick coat of black on it just to keep it from surface rusted. That would be it. It's very rare to get them to put a nice coat of primer on too, so this will definitely help. That's all I'm going to give that part. Bunker down there now. Now you guys probably can't see nothing. Let's move you this way a little bit. There. Come on, pan, stuck her out, bud. Okay, I'm gonna let that skin up a minute, and I think I'm gonna probably give her the rest of this can here. Might as well. There's no point in keeping a quarter of a can. It's probably down pretty good, so I'll let her skin up a bit here and we'll give her another round. Okay, I'm cheating. I just got a call. I kind of got to get going, so I'm just giving this a little bit of an extra kind of a blow here with you know. Because you can see it dulling up real fast, and then it kind of shines up again, and it dulls up again. Okay, so that works pretty good. It's kind of cheating, but anyways, I gotta run apparently, so I'm just gonna blow the rest of this in here. Actually works really good. It's dried up really nice. pretty much it. All right, sucker out. Holy crap. So anyways, yeah, I gotta run for a bit. It's not it for today, not quite yet, but anyways, I got some business to do, I guess you'd say, out there in the yard. And we'll be back in a minute. Funny, this primer, once it kind of starts to dry a little bit, it starts to smell like burnt elastics. I don't know why. Must be some kind of reaction or something that it does when it dries. I don't know. It smells like burnt elastics in here now though, but anyways, I guess that's about it for today. Tomorrow we are going to be painting black, if I get to her tomorrow. Oh crap. I got brushes in here somewhere. I did actually organize this a little bit here. And I got some brushes in here. That might almost be a good idea to roll that, but I don't know if I want to roll that or not. I like the brushing because you can kind of... there's a bit bigger brush there, maybe. My last 2.5. That'll work. Well, these other ones I think are a bit smaller. Oh, there's a big one there. I kind of don't... Oh, that's a 2-inch, 2.5, yeah. I'll have to use that. I got only one left, so I don't... I like using these kind of crappy brushes because you don't have to kind of really wash them when you're done, you know. You just kind of do it and then throw them out. Because, you know, a pack of them's like $3.77. Cheapy. And sometimes they do lose bristles, but you can just, you know, pick those out and rebrush it and you're good. So, but anyways, I guess that's looking pretty good. The primer will let her set up overnight, and we'll give her some... It's kind of cold, but it'll dry up overnight. But anyways, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching, you know, and, you know, keeping me going, basically. Really appreciate all your guys' support and stuff. Helping me, you know, and stuff. And oh, I can really see that bend there. I don't like that. I don't think it's going to really matter too much, so. Like I say, that thing's so freaking wide, you're going to have to try to level your machine to get things level anyways, because it's so huge, but it'd be kind of fun. Try her out and see. Maybe it was a total waste of time building it. Maybe the machine won't even run it. I don't know. I have no idea, so... But anyways, I got my big saw out here on the table. Oh, that being a thing of beauty. It's not 100% sharp. How that one is, though, whew. I kind of think, you know, while visually looking at these things, but if you can, no, I'm going the wrong way here, but if you can run your fingertip over the points of these and feel your fingerprint, you know what I mean? Like you can feel a... I'm going the wrong way, though. You actually got to go this way. You can feel like the little, you know, in your fingerprint. I think that's pretty sharp. Because, you know, if it's dull, you can go over this way, you don't feel nothing, right? Because it's dull on that side. But this side with that nice chiselly point. Whoa. Oh, that's not going to work. Yeah, it's not perfectly perfect. And they're a little dulled. That one's not too bad. I don't think I've sharpened that chain before, so that's still brand new. Brand new, never sharpened. Anyways, yeah, that's about it for today. So thanks again for all your support and stuff. That video, holy cow. The video I put up the other day when I was cursing my head off, which I still feel bad about. I don't normally do that, right? So I guess I got myself a little bit more carried away than I kind of wanted myself to, and normally I don't do that. So I'm just gonna look it up here. Apparently the ending was funny though. Yeah, haters can kiss my ass. Apparently you guys like that. So anyways, we got a complete total, you'll never believe this, 1,829 thumbs up on that. Thank you very much, by the way. 1,829. If you don't believe me, there it is, 1,829 thumbs up. 94 TDs, which, you know, whatever. I expected TDs on that video. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. What the crap? Yeah, 1,829 TDs, and we got a pretty good view count on that. 18,295. I am going to do a video of this 29 thing one day here. It's nothing really major. I'll give you a quickie on it right now. The 29 is just a number that's followed me. It's nothing really bad. It's nothing really good. It's nothing really bad. It's just something that's kind of followed me for quite a while, and it's the more you think and look and the more things you seem to do, the more it pops up everywhere. Like, it's ridiculous, some of the things. It's like, really? That had to be 29? There was 28 and 30. It could have been either one of them, but no, it had to be 29. Things like that, right? Just, I don't know, it's just something that pops up. But anyways, I'll do a normal, regular, so you know, video of it, so you know what it's all about. But it's nothing like, it's not bad. But the number 29, a lot of you are probably wondering, what the frick is this guy on about? The 29. Well, one of these days I'll make a video and then you'll all know what I'm on about. Like I say, it's nothing major, really. Honestly, it could be like a frickin' 5-minute story, and then that would kind of be it. You know, it's nothing really major. So it's just a number that's followed me, and there is sort of a little bit of a background to it, but nothing major. I don't know. It's just that maybe it's just because it pops out more, and I notice it more than, like, you know, 28. Like, you know, for instance, on my box of gasket material there. JV128, you know, so I wouldn't really notice that. But if that was 29, oh my god, there is a 29, never mind. There's a 29. See? Why couldn't that number have been 30177 or 28177? No, it had to be 29177. But anyways, you know, things like that, right? It just sort of pops out, and it's like, really? But it's in a way, it's kind of a stupid thing, because, you know, it's nothing special really to me. It's a number. It comes, you know, before 30 and after 28. So, I mean, whatever. But just one of them things. But anyways, yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to maybe paint that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to keep her kind of fairly warmish in here tonight. Maybe close the door and keep it just nice in here. Not really heat the backside there. And then that thing will get lots of good curing time. Actually, I should... Well, it's actually probably got some airflow underneath. And now she's up in the air. She'll get some flowage underneath too. But anyways, there we go. That's it for today. Thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate all your support for me and my goings-ons here and stuff. Gotta turn that compressor off. Turn that off, and then we're good to go. But anyways, tomorrow, yeah, maybe we'll paint that up. I'm going to give you that video too of taking that machine over, and hopefully he's got her done today, and maybe tomorrow I could also go pick that up, or the next day. Wednesday would kind of suck because it's supposed to rain like crazy, although it's supposed to be nice and warm. So, but anyways, let's make sure everything's locked here. Good, and we're good. I'm going to pull this door closed. It's going to be fairly warm, but it's not going to be warm enough to dry paint. It didn't work too well. There, that'll work better. There, okay, now we're closed. But yeah, anyways, it's funny without a machine sitting there. But he's over getting serviced or getting looked at, or whatever you call it. Not really a service. It's not really fixing it. It's installing the auxiliary hydraulics, because like, my hands will not work that small. Honestly, If it was the bigger machine, probably have no problem. But with that thing, no. Not when it takes me an hour to get the freaking tool out. I drop down inside. That sucked. So that's not happening. But anywho, that one's good. That one's good. And we're gonna head her home. So anyways, we'll catch you later. Thanks again for watching me and stuff. And following me and, you know, liking me and all that stuff. Whoa, you guys do. Holy cow, almost lost her there. So, yeah, have a good night. Thanks for watching. And we will catch you tomorrow. Depends if they call me. I might go pick that thing up over there. Now, I kind of said to him not to weld on the thumb, but I took everything over, so they might end up welding that thumb on. I don't know. I kind of sort of really didn't want them to, because I kind of wanted to do that part of it at least, but as in bucks, yeah, no way. And the kit he gave me, even the service guy says, I think you're short a hose. I was going to say short a hose. I'm like, that's what I told frickin' the sales guy too, and he's like, no, you just take this one out of here and put this one on there. I'm like, huh? So that's kind of another reason why I wanted to take it over, because I don't think they gave me all the stuff. I can't put it together myself if I haven't got all my stuff. But anyways, they can figure it all out. I also got them to put on a couple of quick fitting thingies on the hoses for that cylinder and that thumb attachment, so I can actually take it off if I don't want it on. Because that's going to be a lot of weight on that thing. I'm only going to want that on there when I want to use it, I think. Not just sitting there and digging cremation holes with it. It's going to suck. So I'm like, no, I gotta have it off, bud. Gotta be able to have it off. So now I want to put my slide out back in, and I think all the snow's gone. I'm gonna maybe grab my ladder and just look up top. See, I got a bunch of snow up there, and I couldn't put it back in, right? But hang on, I'm gonna get a ladder. Okay, me and ladders have never really mixed too well together either. Oh, there's still a little bit up here. The corn flakes. Well, ooh, and I don't like that too much. What the heck is that? It looks like some kind of cheesy tape. I wonder why the heck they do that. I wonder if that would leak inside. I don't know if I like that too much. It's got lots of seals under the way, but there has been mice in there, look. There's mice turds in there, that's interesting. Yeah, there's still a little bit too much though. Roof's all done. It's all done, but the little ripple there too, I don't know if I like that. The roof's all done, but this one's not. That sucks. Well, I don't think I can really do too much. I'm gonna have to let her melt, I guess. It's definitely on a good angle this way, so it should all run out and off. And I'd really like to get this thing closed up again. Yes. Yes. I would like to get her closed up again, but not too sure if I like that too much. That seems kind of sort of chintzy, doesn't it? It just looks like some kind of friggin' tape. There's like a thick layer of rubbery stuff here, but the stuff's peeled off it. I don't know, maybe it's still okay then. I don't know, I don't like that though. But anyways, these things also too, I don't know if you can see the angle, but the slide out itself actually angles down quite a piece. It's kind of hard to sort of see it, but oh, you know what? This thing's actually got provisions, I think, for one of the awnings. You can get awnings that slide out with these things too. It's got little eaves troughs and everything. It's pretty sweet. Ugh. Ugh. She might have to get a good wash. But anyways, there we go. That's it for today. I'll have to get that melted off of there and then and get her closed, because I don't think it's a good idea to try to close that while it's covered nice. I thought it might have gone mostly today, but it is dripping. It is dripping. And I gave my slide out equipment in there a good spray the other day too. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a big gear, and that's what pulls you in and out. There's a big track in there, and there's one way down there too. So that's been all lubed. Should be good. But now we just gotta wait for that to melt. And it is melting, it's dripping, but it's gonna take a little while. Oh well, we'll get her done. And get her closed up from, well, we opened her there before Christmas time to do our Christmas thing in there, and then we got the snow on it. I'm like, well, I can't close her now. So, yeah, and then that tape stuff. I don't know what's going on there. That's gonna have to maybe be looked at or something, but maybe some of that spray adhesive-y stuff or something. Load some of that on, and I don't know, we'll see. Or they do make that self-leveling roof sealant crap stuff. Maybe that would be alright in there. Clean it up real good and then slather some of that on. It's on I think it's like a silicone caulking tube or something. It's self-leveling or something. It must be really runny or something. Then it dries. Hardens to rubbery, I guess. But anyways, okay, I gotta go. Thanks again for watching and supporting me and stuff. And we'll catch you maybe tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Depends on when this machine's ready to pick up. And we'll paint some black or whatever. Maybe we'll do a 2-in-1. We'll paint it in the morning and then take her and then go pick the machine up later. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, catch you later.